Hello, my name is Steve Crawford. I'd like to introduce you to my baseball scorecard program access database that I wrote while sitting on the sidelines of Little League games for my grandson. I wanted to be able to keep track of pitches and balls, strikes, runs, who's at bat, who's on deck, and act as kind of a backup for the official scorekeeper who could, in addition to what I was doing, also record RBIs and fielding and so on. But she would often turn to me and say, "Oh, are we at, how many pitches does that pitcher have?" and so on. So this is my way of keeping track of that during the game, and it's fun to do. A lot of times you come in the middle of a game or in the middle of an inning and you just want to pick up from there. So we'll just kind of pretend to do that. Right now there are no teams, home or away, in the data. So this first record is for a game, and it'll just be the default date that I'm recording this. In Little League, a lot of times each pitcher has a maximum number of pitches that he can pitch for the game. And a lot of times the innings have a maximum number of runs that they can have per inning. So these things flag us that it's time to change pitchers, or the inning should be changed. So we can manually increment innings by clicking this here. We're going to start at the top of the first. The innings will increment as we have players batting and making outs. So let's start by adding a couple teams. I'll add a Dodgers versus Giants. You can see now that these teams are available in there. If you double click these fields, you can add more teams. We could add information about teams, but we don't need anything more for now. If we come in the middle of a game, we might have some teams that already have runs. So let's say 3-2. If I made a mistake, I can just undo what I just did and then redo it, the correct way. I can reset a counter back to 0 and re-increment it. I'm going to reset the runs counters for the inning. Let's say we came in the top of the third inning. So we'll start with that. And let's say that we know that the away team, the Dodgers, which is in blue, we know that they've already gotten 2 of those runs this inning. So we'll just increment our run counter for the inning to that point. And that's under the maximum of 5, so we're still in play on this inning. Okay, at this point, we start with batter up. If we know the lineup, we can just type it in here. These are the jersey numbers. I have up to 50 batters. We can delete batters from out of this if we want to, but it doesn't matter if we just leave them here. They don't hurt anything. So they're just extra batters in case we ever need them in the lineup. So for starters, we'll pick, let's say, batter number 10 is the first up. As you can see, he's first in the lineup, and he becomes on deck. If I know the next couple batters, I can add them. Let's say 14 is number 2. Now he's 2 in the lineup, 17 is number 3. And let's say that's where we're at right now. So he's on deck, and I'll click batter up, brings him from on deck to the up position, and the last batter that I had in the lineup is on deck next. If there's another batter in the lineup, I'll just add him there, and he'll be on deck instead. So batter number 17 is up, and we'll start to give him some pitches. Let's say he's got a ball, and you can see when you do something, the last play is recorded here, so we'll have, let's say, a call strike. Now that's recorded. If you make a mistake again, you can undo and try it again. And we have a strike and a swing, have some foul balls, and then let's say he flies out. It'll automatically increment. The next batter on deck will move to the at-bat position, number 21. Now we're moving with the next batter. If this batter is out, you can see that it's incremented the out for the inning. If again, I can increment or reset outs to my heart's content here in the middle of an inning. It may be necessary if I mess up. Let's say I got the wrong score, came in, somebody told me the wrong score. You can just adjust as you go. As you move batters through the lineup here, so this one gets a double, next batter. You can see the history of what happened just by clicking here and looking. Batter number 10 got a double. Batter number 21 was out, 17 was out, and you can put this out to a spreadsheet or something if you wanted to and do other things with it. So at some point here we'll have 3 outs, so let's go ahead and bring a couple more batters up and just say they're out. And we're going to go from 2 outs to 3 outs. So here we go. Now we have 3 outs, and it's going to increment the next inning. So instead of the top of the third, it should be the bottom of the third. It is the bottom of the third. The home team is now at bat, the team in blue. So this is the team that whose lineup we're going to work with now. So let's say we start at the top of this lineup with batter number 6. Bring him up to bat. He gets a single. Next batter. Well, we haven't assigned a next batter yet, so we'll have to put someone else in the lineup here and make him batter up. If we do this 9 times, it's going to automatically bring the first batter up again. But in a lot of cases, you don't have 9 batters. So let's say we only had 5 batters in the lineup. Just assign 5 people like this, and then either the next time you click number 1, it'll just start that lineup for you. Sorry, wrong batter up. We have to start the lineup automatically by double-clicking this field, and then the batters will come up in order. Hello, did I get it? No, double-click. Rotation started. There we go. Okay, so from now on, the batters are going to come up in order. To double-click that field, and if you make a mistake again, you can just undo it. You know, back every single action you've ever done in the game can be undone, going back to wherever you want to correct from, and move forward from there. If you have time, you can start giving names to these people in the lineup. If you see their jerseys, you know, you can change the order. Let's say, you know, you made a mistake, you can just go ahead and change the order like that. And then close this. Now the next game that you start, if you click this next record here, you can't see down at the bottom of the screen, but there is I'll just hit page down, that brings you to a next record. The next game you start, next time you pick the Dodgers, you're going to get people's names filled in from the previous game. The lineup, of course, will depend on the game, so we don't try to save that. We can go back to our previous game and continue from there and look at it and do things to it, or we can move to our new game and play that game. That's about it. If you have any questions, my email address is in the help and on the website. And let me know if you have any questions or comments. Have fun and enjoy.